There's something written here. You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
It is good to see me with such high spirits.
There's much needs doing.
Bunch of dullards, a lot of them.
Welcome.
I hope the weather holds.
Every new meeting is an adventure in the office.
You have my fullest confidence. Oh. I gather that there have been no further developments with regard to the Phantom Ox cart, Your Majesty. I had hoped we might obtain conclusive evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, but 'twould seem there is not to be done. 'Tis not an entirely unforeseen development. Our investigation was sparked by uncertain rumors to begin with. If further efforts are unlikely to bear fruit, then mayhap we would be better served washing our hands of the matter for now. You have my fullest confidence. Our investigation was sparked by uncertain rumors to begin with. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? The permit is intended for a beastren. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
As soon as my shift's done, off to the tavern.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
What now?
Do stop
Everyone's as
and
tired
have
as
a
I
look.
am.
I've wares of
like.
every ilk.
I'll take it.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
But not at the expense of my duty.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. My bed call. I cannot bear it.
It's dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern before I trip.
To arms!
This troop has quite a temper.
Where are you going?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Hey.
Only fools and
Place,
fools.
she's a strap. Go on, have a look.
Reckon your road's been a long one. No use hiding it. I've seen my trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
There are worse things than turning in earlier. I crossed paths with a pawn of great skill on my travels. He was a master thief. Our enemies never saw him coming. A good sleep does wonders.
I've got to focus. The shift's only just begun.
My back's so stiff after a day's patrol.
I will find better today.
Do as I please.
Let them try and stop.
So, you seek to enter. Go on through.
What's the point? Tomorrow
The only
will be
person
no
I believe
different.
in is myself.
Tis just
This ox cart's bound. You've got to pay before we depart.
Tired?
That's enough toil for one day.
Number on my shoulders. I'm in it now. No sense getting cold feet.
What could possibly impel a being of such size to motion?
do not retreat soon, I fear we are all lost. We ought press on, my lord.
Mine's not the stone puppet, then. We move.
It arose from the sea. What could have summoned it?
My words! What is that? Yon statue appears to be distilling your praises. Look about, Master! We got company!
better than that!
Now I'm stepped in it.
Not all here!
Reckon you can do as you please, eh?
I mustn't...
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. Oh, a ballista!
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your...
I have no issue falling asleep.
Stomach's raining. I'll have an early supper.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you come to enjoy the waters of the curative spring yourself? The injury I sustained in Her Majesty's defense is healing steadily. Yet 'twill be some time before I am ready. Though I am grateful for this opportunity to convalesce, I grow restless. As there is a matter I wish to investigate post-haste. I wish to know the identity of the villain who orchestrated the attempt on the Empress's life. The rogue you captured has been questioned at length, but last I heard has yet to reveal this information. Methinks you
There is only one acceptable outcome. Complete and utter success. Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Time for a few sips. Well now, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Suppose I can indulge you a moment. So long as consign it. This bottle's empty.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of
Don't
rest.
feel safe
You
here.
don't know a town, you've met its people.
I drew the short straw.
Another long day awaits.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged. To replenish my stock before long.
Oh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Strike down the mage. Our foes must not be given the chance to get back on their feet. No room for carelessness.
This might be more than I can endure.
Who's there?
There's a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Lay down your arm. Don't hurt yourself. That's it.
Look, Arisen! A ballista!
Hail, Arisen. 'Tis plain you've been training diligently in my absence. I'm well glad to be traveling by your side again.
I've just remembered a curious rumour I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Still, pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for someone in our number. Shan't let him fall. You're served. Think nothing of it.
Not a bad idea.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. It seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Lion.
I'll put an end to this foe, master. We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
Yes, of course. I see now.
We can ill enough to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy here.
Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet.
That's what I'm talking about!
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. 'Twould seem our fight is not yet done.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Fear not, 'tis well in hand.
Are you alright? Here, strike with lightning on your side. Well done!
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures around every corner.
House the flames before 'tis too late!
Focus your strength, Arisen! Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. protect you. Another encounter? I ill like this. We're already hard pressed from our previous engagement. The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable.
My magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Well done, Master. My word. This ox cart has been destroyed.
Be on your guard, lest we meet a similar fate.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Let me be the one to collect it.
Twould seem the stone puppet has stopped. Have the wounded been tended to?
Yes, my lord.
Good. I trust you are prepared, Sovereign of Vermund.
Will it really be all right? I'm not about to be charred, am I?
Fear not. You are in no danger. The dragon shall be under my control when it appears. Come. Let us press onward.
Beg pardon if my hospitality... But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
We must rest. Though the sun...
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Beg pardon if my hospitality... But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked. Glad to be of service.
Well met, sir. How is the day treating you then?
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
I've an awful itch I can't seem to find.
First assess the field, then act accordingly.
And how high you bring up. Let the Reaper
I can't bring myself to do much.
Not my kind of place, this.
What is it? Has something happened? You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the... Only don't go rushing off before you're...
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
A contraption of some kind. I know not what to make of it. How shall we proceed, Arisen?
Your fate is ours to share, and whether ill or good, the experience shall be no less valuable to us.
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command.
Curses. This arrival of the true Risen is most inopportune.
Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
'Tis of vital import that we have a word with Lord Phases. The Pretender need not be present. You have my protection.
Take that!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the Dogma of Dragons is unmade.
You could ne'er understand, Arisen.
We must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all.
It's not enough. Cursed, Arisen. You've doomed us all to the cycle. Anew.
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. Intriguing. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I, as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. The world shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine. Consider, Arisen, how it is thou came to be here. How have the once closed paths before thee come to be cleared? Think well, Arisen, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet, Arisen, born of a hapless fate though it may be, perchance 'tis thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will of this world. Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon, thereby delivering darkness? Or dost thou merely seek conflict with the mighty?
Breath will give you more than a blister.
Hast thou realized thy wonder? Even our battle. Alas, I am slain. But heed this, Arisen. By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.